What's up, YouTube? It's your bro, DrDroo. Let's turn this up a little bit. Have some intro music. Woo! Yeah. So I'm here for another deck profile on Geargia Gadgets. I've been playing a lot of League lately. I haven't been making any videos because y'all know the format sucked. We all know that. But the format's pretty good now. They made a good ban list. And now it makes me want to play some Yu-Gi Mons and take a break from the League of Legends. So I've got some decks. I've got some tabs open that I need to close really fast. On an unrelated note, if anyone can tell me how to be more like Johnny Nagel, I'd appreciate it. Unrelated. So this is my Geargia Gadget deck. I'll just go straight through it. We've got 6 gadgets. I have been testing Geargias with a couple different engines. I tried the Machina Fortress engine as well, but Machina Fortress kind of sucks against Heroes and Dark Worlds, which are still pretty popular right now. I like that gadgets can kind of they can play fast or slow and keep a lot of pressure on. So I'm using 6 gadgets. I'm using 3 of the Geargia Armor. The Geargia Armor is basically a fourth gadget. Yeah, fourth gadget. If it gets flip face up, you get to add a Geargia monster from your deck to your hand, except himself. And he can flip himself back face down. He has 1900 defense. This guy, Geargia Arsenal, he gains 200 for each Geargia you gain 200 for each Geargia you control, and when you tribute him, you get another Geargia from the deck. Actually, you special it from the deck in face up defense. And this guy can flip himself face down, so you just tribute, pull him out, flip him down, good to go. Geargia Accelerator, you can special him from the hand if you control a Geargia, special him in face up defense. And when he's sent from the field to the graveyard, you get to add a Geargia monster from your graveyard back to your hand. I only run 2 of this guy because he's 1500 and therefore can be bottomless trap hold. And you already run a lot of monsters in this deck that plus into more monsters. And I play 2 of this guy just to keep the monster count low, but he is also very good. But he's searchable by this guy, so I'm not sure 3's necessary. And 2 Veiler, so I can have cards that don't get MST'd. Also, Windups is, in my opinion, the best deck this format, at least so far, followed by Dark Worlds. So not good against Dark Worlds, but very good against Windups, so I'm maining 2. Triple Creature Swap. This card was like Smashing Grounds and Fissures before, but after testing, Smashing Grounds sucks, and this is good. Because of things like Windup Zenmains and Grapha, this can really shift the momentum with cards like that. And even things like Thunder King or any boss monster, Exceed monster, really, this can just turn into a quick, would it be a plus? You change? Yeah, a quick +1. Because you'll give them your floater gadget, which was really a 0, beat over it, and you'll have traded 1 for one of their cards, but they lost a monster for nothing. So, yeah, this guy usually will result in a +1. And it's a momentum shifter, and it works with pretty much everything in the deck, especially with the addition of 2 floaters. I mean, everything really is a floater in this deck, so very good. Triple MST, because it's the best 1-for-1 card in the game, and Warning sucks. It hurts me, hurts my wiener. Monster Reborn, Pot of Avarice, Darkhold, Double Duality, and Book of Moon. This is a bit questionable because you do special summon kind of a lot, but it does help you set up a lot of heavy trap, or make sure you hit the correct traps early game. 1 Book of Moon just for the fuck of it. Maybe they'll shock master my traps. Who knows? I'm not sure how I like it yet. Double Bottomless, Double Torrential, Triple Prison. I'm really scared of Dark Worlds. It fucks up heroes. Sorry for the cursing. And it could screw up a couple different. It could basically for those 2 decks, and it's a 1-for-1. It keeps your monster alive, so you can exceed next turn, and yeah. 1 Judgment, 1 Compulse, just for those random Zenmains and things like that. Double Warning, Ultimate Offering, and Double Dark Bribe. Gotta play one of this card because it still sacks hard. Last game I used this. The guy had first turned or like second turned Shooting Star Dragon to me, and I was just like, no big deal. Go into Maystroke and a Gemnite Pearl and just beat over it and use whatever. If you don't know, Maystroke flips stuff face down. So yeah, that's the deck. The deck's obvious role is to card advantage through these guys, 1-for-1 through these guys, just like old school gadgets. But if you need to play a little faster, you can pump out some exceeds with the accelerators, the ultimate offering, and stuff like that. You'll continue to get pluses through Geargia Gadgets and through Maystroke, because Maystroke is kind of hard to deal with if they don't main D-Prison. Shockmaster's still a really good card. And this guy kind of sucks. I haven't gone to him yet. He's just in there for the fuck of it. I was using Starlight Road over Bribe before, so that's why there's 2 Stardust. I don't know which I like better yet. This can be used against more things. It protects you against MST. It stops Gates of the Dark World, which is kind of an issue. It makes an even trade with Gemini Spark, which is pretty nice, actually. And so, you know, I'm back and forth between the 2. I also like this better sided when I bring in, or main deck, because when I bring in these guys, when they try to MST it, I've got this. So, yeah. Speaking of side deck, triple chain goes in match. Sorry, triple goes in match. Looks kind of like chain disappearance. Triple goes in for things like windups. That's basically it. Rivalry might be better. I haven't thought that much about it. Double Chaos Trap Hole, because I actually really like this card against Dark Worlds, Agents, and Heroes, because it RFGs and negates summons. So it'll RFG Grapha, it'll RFG Alias without them chaining something stupid like Gemini Spark, and it'll RFG Venus. So I'm a fan of this card. Triple Prohibition for Heroes and Dark Worlds. You call that Grapha, you set that Bribe, you win that game. Double Dimensional for Fissure because I'm still a little worried about that matchup. Double Maxi because I'm also worried about the wind-up matchup, and Double Thunder King because I didn't know what else to put here. Extra deck, Triple Gigon X, which might cut down to 2 because I don't go to him as much as I thought I would. 1 Roach, Double Utopia, which is still an underrated card. Utopia is still a really strong card. Papal Operative because he's a Butterfly Spy. Anyways, he's a Butter Spy, but not the card Butter Spy. Gem Knight Pearl, Maystroke, which I might move up to 2 because he's been very good lately. Shockmaster, yeah, you know, Catastor and Mistworm because I use Valor. And that's it for the deck. Pretty good. You know, leave comments and thoughts. Right now my main deck is windups because of how good it is, but I could see myself shifting to this, if only because I really love the ability to side deck these 2 cards and protect them. This will beat windups, this will beat Dark Worlds, and I like that. I like a lot. And that's it for me. Let's play some outro music. What was it, like 102 or so? Yeah. Woo. Yeah. That's it for DrDroo. You'll see more videos coming from me now that the format's good again. Hopefully I didn't... Ooh, I'm spiking that microphone a bit. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Peace.